Thank you very much.
Good morning. I want to thank Speaker Kevin McCarthy, my friend Speaker Kevin McCarthy, for this occasion he gave me. I want to say that I'm very glad to be here in the heart of the American democracy and in the place that Thomas Jefferson, at the time Secretary of State of President George Washington, wanted to call Capitol Hill to commemorate the famous Temple of Giove on the Capitoline Hill, Il Campidoglio, one of the 7 hills of Rome. And I say it for it is another sign of the incredibly strong ties between Italy and the United States. Ties that have become even deeper in recent times after the Russian war of aggression against Ukraine. More than ever in this international juncture, our relations are essentials. More than ever, we must be able to rely one on the other. Today, we had the occasion to exchange views on many international issues, from the war in Ukraine and its effects worldwide, in particular regarding food security, to the stabilization and development in the Mediterranean area, moreover in Africa, the Indo-Pacific, and Italy's next presidency of the G7. I was glad to have this debate with representatives of Congress because it gives me a complete picture of the foreign policy landscape from representatives elected by the American people. And I've been in politics for most of my life, and I've been a member of parliament for many, many years. So I perfectly know the importance of parliaments in democracies. And that's why I'm so grateful to Speaker Kevin McCarthy, whom I had the pleasure to met already in Rome a few months ago, and to the representatives I met today for the time they wanted to spend with me. And last but not least, I'm happy to be here in a place decorated by these wonderful frescoes of Costantino Brumidi, another Italian. For this place represents and sums up also the stories of all the Italian Americans who, with their lives, with their efforts, with their dreams, with their creativity, contributed strengthening the bonds between our two people and contributed to make this democracy the great democracy it is. So I want to say that I'm proud of these Italians. I'm proud of your grandfather too, Kevin. And I really want to thank them for the contribution they brought to the history and the culture and the identity of this nation. Many of them are today representatives, and that shows the role Italy has had for the history of the United States. And that is one reason more to continue strengthening our relation, our cooperation, our friendship, particularly in this tough world, in this tough situation. Many things are changing around us. But there is something others didn't expect that we should perfectly prove, that the West world is united and wants to defend the world based on rules. For without a world based on the international law, we would live in a world of chaos in which whose military stronger things can invade his neighbor. That's not the world we want to live in. We want to live in a world in which we can respect sovereignty and freedom. Thank you very much.
Great job.